let's jump right into it. I want to talk to you about why this idea, this concept, this make-believe thing of perfectionism, why it actually equals failure, right? And so whatever we're wanting to accomplish, whatever we're wanting to do that's new or different, or to push us out of our zone, or whatever project we want to complete, apply it to anything. I don't care. Looking at yourself, whatever it is, you want it to be perfect, right? You have this idea of perfect in your brain, and what it really does, right? You're drilling this idea, this need for perfection, and what it really is you're just failing. Because it prevents you from moving the ball forward. It prevents you from giving your gifts to the world. It prevents you from creating what you need to create, for showing up how you want to show up, for putting that project out there, for giving something a try that you've never done before, right? And so perfectionism is actually a way to keep yourself safe, right? You think you're keeping yourself safe from failure. You don't want to put something out there. You don't want to put something out there that's not good enough because you don't want to fail. But what you're doing by not putting yourself out there, by not giving your gifts to the world, by not trying something new, by not loving who you are and how you show up, by not accepting, you don't have to love it, I don't care. Accepting and putting it forward, moving the ball forward, by not doing those things, you're actually failing. You're failing ahead of time. You're failing before you even give yourself the opportunity to get started. So here's an example for me. I've been a math teacher for most of my life, and then I'm a life coach, and now I'm getting into creating e-learning content. So teaching folks courses on nutrition, on training, personal training, etc. My brain wants me to perfect every single thing before I put it out there. But I have gifts to give. And so what it's doing is it's holding me back from giving these gifts. And so when I just move the ball forward and I give the world my gifts, when I just present and I just be who I am and I put my best foot forward, and even if it's not perfect, because let me tell you the truth, it's never going to be perfect because it's not real. But by not letting those things hold me back, I'm able to give things a try. And of course, you're not going to be good at something the first time you try it, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, whatever time, and we're human, right? But so this idea of perfectionism, right? And so we let it hold us back. We think of it as, oh, well, I just need to get it right. It's not there yet. I'm working hard. I can do better. I'm creating something better. And it's like, yeah, absolutely. Do your best work. One of my favorite teachers, my favorite business teacher, Hormozy, always says, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Do it well. It doesn't say if it's worth doing, do it perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. So we don't want to hold ourselves back. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. And if it's not worth doing well, then it's probably not worth doing, right? So don't get hung up on this idea of perfectionism. Get caught up with, oh, I did this well. Great work. I'm going to put the ball forward. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to go ahead and present and show up and give my gifts to the world, whatever that might look like for you, right? And so this whole concept of perfectionism, or this need to perform in a certain manner, whatever's holding you back, whatever's keeping you in a standstill, it's your mind, it's your brain. So we have to dismantle this idea. We have to dismantle all the things that hold us back. So the next time you're feeling like, oh, well, I have to just get this perfect, it's not ready, it's never gonna be perfect, and it's never gonna be ready. So what you're doing is holding yourself back. So let go of the concept. Give yourself a chance to show up, and I'm sure it's going to be way better than sitting in the zone of perfectionism where you're failing because you're not producing anything, you're not moving forward, you're not being your true authentic self, you're not giving the world your gifts. All right, that's all I got. My name is Rachel Detroit, and I'm a lifestyle coach. So what I do is I help folks transform their entire lifestyle through empowerment, through empowering them through lifestyle changes, through your sleep, substance intake, social connections, stress, food and movement, spirituality. These are the things I focus in on to empower you, to move forward. So if you're looking for coaching, I'm looking for you. Send me a message. Check me out on Facebook, Rachel Detroit Coaching, LinkedIn, Rachel Detroit, Instagram, Rachel Detroit Coaching. Subscribe to my channel if this helped you. Share it with someone, and check my website out, racheldetroit.com. All right, I'll see you guys. Take good care. And like I said, if you're looking for coaching, I'm looking for you. You can message me directly through my website, www.racheldetroit.com. All right.